Good evening and welcome to Plymouth High School. This is Mark Melcher bringing you the action. Plymouth against Port Washington. Port Washington comes in 15-4, 9-3, third in the conference. They just beat Grafton the other night, 61-45. Plymouth in second place in the conference, 13-6 and 9-3 overall. They beat Camelsport last week, 59-45. Starting for Port Washington, you got Altavius Jackson, who leads the team in scoring. A 6'2 senior at one guard. Brad Burbach, 6'3 junior at the other guard. Ezra Brettel, a 6'5 senior at one forward. Patrick McDonald, a 6-foot senior point guard, third in scoring. And number 23, Matthew Kermsky. He is a 6'1 senior. And while Scott gets kind of organized here, welcome, Scott.
Am I the emergency last-minute replacement here tonight, Mark?
Never a last-minute replacement, just a replacement.
That's okay.
And
should be a good game. I mean, Port Washington, I just talked to a guy from Port and says, well, we think we got a really good team, chance to go to state. And I know they have one really good player, Atavius Jackson. And
I think he's going to Mankato State, Division II.
Yeah, he's a Division II player, but he's a really nice player. Yes. You know, last year Port knocked us off twice. The big one was obviously in the tournament. I think this game tonight is for the number 1 seed.
Could be.
And the loser could possibly fall to the 3. I doubt much further than that, but you want to get a home game if you can get it. So.
Hey, Buccini starting for the Panthers as usual. Casper, Kane, Grappentine, and Oleg. Best about ready to tip it off.
You know, I didn't have time to fix my makeup for the broadcast.
Okay. You look good anyway.
You got to get some glasses.
And Port takes the tip. 3-point shot. Good. And Brettel picks up that ball.
I'll tell you, Mark, I know Port has quickness. They don't have great size. I think we have a size advantage. But they have some quickness and some real nice athletic ability.
And Jackson goes on the hoop, draws the foul.
This program is brought to you by the Backers, our Plymouth Community TV's 14 sponsor team. We're proud to have the Backers supporting the youth and teams in our community. You can become a backer. Call the studio at 893-0006 or even call me, Scott, at 920-889-1819. And we'd love to have you join.
Jackson a little long on that shot for Port. Quick 3 attempt by Buccini, off to Jackson. Kicks over. A little strong. Kane comes down with the board for the
one thing
Panthers.
You can see already that Port has decided we're going to get back. And because you had no Port guy in there, you know, boxing out, so. Oh, Mark, you bought me a water. I know there's a reason I liked you. Yeah, a lot of good basketball this week. Girls play this coming Thursday against Kiel here in Plymouth. That'll be for first place in the conference. Yeah, they could get it outright, but there's 3 tied right now.
Into Kane going to the hoop. Tipped around by Jackson.
And then the boys Kane on Friday go up to Kiel to take on a Kiel team that beat them here in Plymouth. So.
And I think the girls are back here on Saturday with Oostburg. Kane picks up that foul for the Panthers.
You know, and that was just a hustle foul. It didn't appear as though, you know, it wasn't like Jackson had the ball. But you just as soon not get it 80 feet away from the other basket.
That's right. Both teams playing man-to-man defense. 3-zip at this point. Port leading.
Boy, nice shot. Nice shot.
Kermsky picks up that bucket for 2. 5-zip. Panthers need a bucket.
That's a good call. And tell you, Matt Olig is just a smart player. You know, he does it with position. He doesn't have outstanding quickness, but he gets position.
Brettel picks up his first foul. Panthers inbounding.
I don't know much about Port's depth. I know where we are. We're okay, but I just don't.
They go about 8 deep.
Port does?
They've got 2 guys that they took off their roster. Only going to the hoop.
You got another fall on that kid. I think that would be very nice for us.
And must have gone off a Port foot.
Well, when we just got done playing a game, and one thing I tried to convince our kids is you can't work out of the corner because they do a great job of taking away baseline. You know, we're getting into all kinds of trouble if we try to work just down to the corner and to the baseline.
That's a tough place to play anyway.
Well, yeah.
Buccini puts us on the board for 2.
Tough shot.
Nobody blocked out. And Kermsky comes back after the shot, gets his own rebound, gets fouled on the putback. That'll be Kane's second foul.
It was a tough shot, but the ball just bounced the right way for him.
Kane picks up his second shot, or second foul, pardon me, putting Kermsky on the line for 2. This is the first. Mogenberg comes in, and Nitschke for the Panthers.
Nitschke's dad was up here a lot today. Had a big sewer problem downstairs.
Oops.
They got caution flags down and a bunch of stuff dug up. Get it to him. There you go. Inside out. You get a good look. Doesn't go down. You still got a great look. I'll tell you, Jackson is quick though.
Kermsky gets that rebound and tips it up. Nobody still gets his own rebound again. And Jackson looking.
They're running a set now. Okay. Doubles to the top. Nothing there. Well defended by the Panthers.
Nitschke Kermsky pulls it out for Port. A couple of picks, big jumper, and hits it.
Panthers timeout gives you us a chance to bring you a message from Miller and Belt, Hillendale Road, 67 in PP in Plymouth. We still got a chance for some more snow, and Miller and Belt has great deals on the new lines of Simplicity snow throwers. They're heavy-duty frames, they're tough for winter engines, and they're ready to roll. Miller Belt has the product knowledge and service you won't find at a big box store, and they have fully assembled models, personal operating instructions, best of all, trade in your old snow thrower, so relax. With 12 months deferred interest financing, you can always get a great deal. Let the professionals at Miller and Belt show you the new line of snow throwers, tough, ready, and on sale. Community Bank and Trust, Eastern Avenue in Plymouth. Community Bank and Trust proudly supports Plymouth Athletics. Show your Panther pride with Panther Spirit checks available at all Community Bank and Trust offices. The Paddock Club, Lake Street, Elkhart Lake. Visit the Paddock Club located in downtown Elkhart Lake. Chef Lynn Chisholm celebrates the bounty from local farmers using old world techniques and makes tremendous pasta, bread, home smoked meat, sandwiches, and a whole lot more. Stop in on Tuesday for their special small plate menu that changes every week. Try multiple dishes. You'll be glad you did. Open Tuesday through Saturday, serving dinner in the bar or dining room, comfort food made with love for you and your family.
8-2 with 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes left in the first period. Panthers down.
Well, what you've seen is a very, Port's very, very, very aggressive. Looks like they're gonna run a little trap here, Mark. That's what you do. Get it. Oops. Look the opposite way. When you get it in the middle, go the opposite way from where the ball came. Well, must have been standing on line.
Cut the toes off that shoe, I guess.
I think it was his heel.
Kermsky at top. Bertle.
All I know is he hit a 3 to start the game. Tell you where you use what looks like a post player to high screen. If you get that shot, it makes it tough. I have to make a change, do a little matchup change on the situation. 11-2, 3:32 to go in the first quarter. Ooh, that was Jackson's second foul.
Didn't call it.
Yeah, there was definitely contact.
Slow. Good luck to the bucket again. Loganberg comes down the ball.
Well, Port's switching a little bit up on the top. I don't know if they're. I haven't watched the bottom so much, but on the top they'll switch.
Oleg with the two. A little short. Box out. Jackson
everything went right.
Down.
The ball just didn't go down, Mark.
Kermsky setting up the offense for Port.
The screen is where he's. Now that time he rolled.
Double screen. Kermsky, and he puts up another one. It's Kermsky 8th. 14-2. Panthers have been stuck on that 2 for quite a while. Bocchini goes to the hole and gets a double team down there. No place to go.
Well,
Port's down with the ball.
The criticism I would have right now is they're just dribbling the ball too much. I mean, I thought Dom did a great job to get to the basket, but it's got to move off the pass. We are not going to out quick Port, but we got some size and get the ball into the big guy, and then he kicks it back out, and the shot just didn't go down.
Good. Nice save.
Good hustle, Nick Casper.
We're going to call that before the shot. It's going to be down underneath. Good spin move by Casper.
1:44 in the first. Panthers down 14-2. Krasaniak and Grabentine come back in the ball game for Oleg and Casper. Almost a line change for Port Washington here, Mark.
And we can do most of that. Being a non-conference game,
yep.
It doesn't hurt your conference. And Bocchini was on the line.
Now you wonder if a little bump put him on the line, but I wouldn't have called that. I didn't think there was significant contact. Of course, for my team, I would never call anything. But
and here comes that double screen again. Kermsky doesn't take it. Stolen by Bocchini. I think let him take the bucket. Bocchini 4th, Port Washington 14. Burbach in the ball game for Port. Kermsky is the only original starter back or still on the floor. Clear number 1. Schuler number 10 out there for Port. And Buzikowski, the other player for Port. In and out, and Kermsky's right there again for the rebound.
Well, he's an aggressive kid, and if you're not going to box him out strong, they're going to let him play physical. That's what's going to happen. That's got to be at least his 3rd offensive rebound.
At least. He'll be on the line for 2 more. As we watch him, maybe you want to mention one of our fine backers?
I can try to.
Right.
Plymouth Furniture and Bedding Showroom, Fairfield Plaza on Eastern Avenue in Plymouth. Plymouth Furniture and Bedding Showroom, has a fine selection of furniture, including sofas, gliders, recliners, tables, mattress sets, a whole lot more. They offer a wide variety of styles, so you're sure to find something that suits your taste and needs. Stop in and take a look around at Plymouth Furniture and Bedding Showroom, and be sure to check out their clearance center. You will be delighted with what you see. I think they had a president's sale going on.
Yes.
And you grew up with many of the presidents.
Yes, I did. As did you. Kremski gets both of those. 3 from 4 from the line for Kremski. A lazy pass, and Krapatine comes down with that. Krasaniak in the ballgame as well for the Panthers.
That's huge,
Casper with a 4.
huge.
It'll be a long.
Say a big shot for Casper. Plymouth was on the snide a little bit. Plymouth down 16-7 after 1 here from the Plymouth High School gym. 20/20 Visions doctors Sharon Roberts and Brad Wickland. At 20/20 Visions, we carry a great selection of eyewear for the entire family. Oakley, Ray-Ban, Marc Jacobs, Nike, Gucci, and a whole lot more. Come and discover why 20/20 Visions was rated Sheboygan County's best of the best in eye care selections. We are always accepting new patients. Give us a call at 893-EYES. You will be glad that you did. Plymouth Plumbing and Heating, County Road PP and Pleasant View. Plymouth Plumbing and Heating offers a wide variety of services, including faucet repair, drain cleaning, and radon mitigation systems. They also feature a large range of products from water heaters and softeners to boilers and disposals. Plus, they handle a full line of Kohler products. All this at Plymouth Plumbing and Heating on the corner of PP and Pleasant View. Check out their beautiful Kohler showroom, a great place to get ideas. Visit them on the web at plymouth-plumbing.com. Don't forget, like them on Facebook as well. So, Mark.
Panthers have had some good looks, just not dropping for them. They've been playing hard.
And
You make 2 or 3 of those buckets a lot closer. You might be down 2 or 3.
Absolutely. And again, they're dealing with some quickness. You know, the comparisons are always made. Port's a school a little bit bigger than Plymouth, but not significantly. But the conference they play in is tough. I mean, they got the 3-time state champ the last 3 years. Germantown at the top. They have Homestead.
Cedarburg's playing well.
Cedarburg's down a little bit, but Cedarburg is so young. So I mean, it's every night. It's tough. And so their quickness. You know, Plymouth plays who they play. We try to get. You know, we play schools much bigger than us. We go into a good tournament up in Oshkosh. But it hits you. You can't simulate quickness in practice. You can do a lot of stuff, but you can't do that. So usually it takes a little while to get ready for it.
Jackson got a little bit underneath the bucket.
Well, great backdoor cut, but well defended by Oleg again.
Well, he looks in. Panthers go back to their starting lineup.
I still like to see Matt get inside, get him the ball. Good things happen, like right here.
Nice move by Oleg. Well, fake and put the ball in.
Port's maybe gotten a little bit cold now.
Lucchini missed that shot, tipped it out. Casper almost came down with it. Port coming down. Kremski going to the hoop.
Good slide by Nick Casper. Safe at second.
Casper picks up his second foul. Panthers with 5 fouls at this point. Port with 3. Just under 7 minutes to go in period number 2. Kremski going to inbound on the baseline for Port. And Panthers going to get a sub in real quickly here. Alex Shutter.
Well, Casper has 2 and Kane has 2, so the 2 leading scorers on the team. You know, a little bit of a tough one on Nick, but that's how it happens. But
let's pass over. Brennan comes down with that pass. Kremski again.
Grussi's got a nice looking shot. They are not bashful about throwing up threes, Mark, are they?
No, I think that was a little short by a foot. being a foot on the line, I mean. Grapentine kicks it over to Oleg. Puccini with a quick jumper. Tipped up by Shutter and Oleg were both there.
Yep.
And that'll be on player. Plymouth will inbound. Kane coming into the ball game for Oleg.
Okay, taking a little bit of a risk. 6 minutes to go in the half, and Zach has 2 fouls. He's just got to play smart. That's
right.
It's just you're going to get one once in a while, but you got to play smart. Don't get a cheap one. Don't get one where you're reaching over the top or reaching for the ball.
Kane gets fouled on that shot. No call. Puccini with
Nice play.
a 3.
Here again, kick out from inside on a rebound. Grapentine, nice look. Jump ball.
That'll be a jump ball, and it'll go to Plymouth. Krumsky coming out of the ball game.
You know, Plymouth has been
Burbach.
down, but they're hanging right in there now.
Oh, yeah.
Hit a couple shots.
They're only down 6. Burbach coming in for Krumsky at this point. Puccini dribbling across the midcourt line. Grapentine with the fake. Kane looking in, back out to Grapentine. Started over with Puccini.
You know, what I've seen so far, though, Dominic is certainly a guy on this team that can match them quickness-wise. You know, I think they've been a little surprised by his quickness.
Burbach for Port picks up that foul. Makes it 5-5 in the foul columns. And Kane gets called for the offensive foul.
And, you know, the thing about it, I just said, that's the type of foul you can't get. You just don't want to get. And there has been an emphasis about lowering your shoulder this year.
That's right.
I've talked to a lot of officials, and that's just how it is.
I think Grazzini going to come in real quick for Kane, and Kane will probably sit the rest of this half.
You're going to get
sure.
some fouls in the game, more likely than not. That just happen. You have to stay away from the ones that you can't control. That's, you know, it's an aggressive play, but in that situation, it just doesn't do them any good. I don't know if Jackson scored tonight, Coach.
Not yet. That'll be his first one.
I'll tell you, last year we didn't know much about him, but boy, he played well. Both games we played late at Port.
Puccini loses that to Port. Oh, I thought he was going to call it the other way, but Krasniak certainly had good position, and I think Krasniak is got the wind knocked out of him.
I think Carter's going to need a little breather.
Yeah. And it goes on McDonald. That'll be his second foul for Port.
Right? So we'd say right in the old bread basket.
Yeah, that's
right
a
in
tough
the old
one.
bread basket. I almost could say it.
And Mogelberg will come in replacing Krasniak. He'll be back.
Yeah, it takes a while though. You know, if you played sports, sometime in your life you've lost your wind a little bit. Well, he did a nice job. Took a nice charge. We got the ball now. Get a score out of it.
And Puccini
Yeah,
can't
that's what
kick
we
it
can't
out,
do.
and again, quick
Some
hands.
of some of the stuff you can get away with at times you can't right now.
Jackson looking on top.
Backdoor cut.
Sutter.
Backdoor cut off a back screen.
Just late getting there by Sutter.
And while Port goes to the line, State Farm Insurance and Financial Services, Jim Schultz is your agent. If you're stuck in a state of falling behind or struggling to keep up with your kids, as we well know, then let State Farm agent Jim Schultz and Plymouth help you simplify and get to a better state. First one's good. Jim handles all your home, auto, life insurance. You'll have more time for everything else and more money. Adding State Farm policies can save you as much as 40%. That's money Jim can help you to put towards a college saving plan. Call State Farm agent.
Player gets
Jim
one
Schultz.
out of two. When we close the gap, now they open it up again. It's up to a 9-point lead for Port. Started looking inside. Got Grappentine, and
Boy,
Grappentine
I
just
tell you
got
what,
a
that
little
was
bit
a
deep.
great pass. Catch it and go up with it. I think he expected a little more defense coming in, but he's wide open. Little things against good teams make a huge, huge difference.
Rainin coming in for the Port Parrots. Number 24, seeing his first action this evening. Loganberg on top.
I think TJ's got to look to be a little more active offensively, sort of like old Gage Niski just did. TJ's got that nice looking shot.
Kremski will put up a
And
three.
he's got a real nice looking shot.
Kremski's has 14 out of the 24 for Port. He is their number 2 scorer. And should have looked at that. They didn't. Took another look at it. They kicked it back out. Nitzke off the board. Gets his own rebound.
Hey, Dominic gets up the foul, so the fouls are even, and Kilkenny goes to the line. Meyer Motors, Plaza Lane in Plymouth. Meyer Motors in Plymouth is your source for new or pre-owned quality cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and they have emissions testing. Meyer Motors has been doing this right here in Plymouth since 1926 and are proud to be a strong member of the Plymouth community. Visit them online at GoMeyerMotors.com. Feel free to stop through and meet their friendly, knowledgeable staff. If you value selection, price, and service, you'll always get a better deal at Meyer Motors in Plymouth.
Lucchini misses the first of the two. Panthers down 10 with just over 3 minutes left in the second period. Lucchini misses the second one. Jackson down with the board for Port. A little bit long. And Rainin picks up that board. For Port, Jackson on top. Plymouth forcing him out a little bit further. Player gets that. And Port's down with it again. Kremski with that.
Tell you, that's a couple of daggers there, Mark. Holy
It sure
cow.
was. A couple of turnovers, or a turnover and 2 quick buckets. Plymouth goes down by 16, 30-14 with 2:19.
Primetime Cellular and Primetime Satellite. Walton Drive in Plymouth. Primetime is your one-stop shop for smartphones, home phones, satellite TV service, internet, and Radio Shack products. Primetime Cellular and Satellite partners include Cellcom, Radio Shack, Dish Network, DirecTV, and XE. Visit Primetime today at 534 Walton Drive next to Dollar Tree. Primetime Satellite is a proud sponsor of high school sports, and Primetime's Players Club donates to your high school sports teams when you support your local hometown store. Primetime Cellular and Satellite. Waldo State Bank, Depot Street. Local, independent, like you. Waldo State Bank serving the community since 1913. Waldo State Bank, it can be checked out at waldostatebank.com and you know, stop in and visit beautiful downtown Waldo.
That's where your money is, isn't it?
It's all over the place.
I know.
Hey, my dad was a Waldo boy.
That's right. Again, looking inside the shutter.
He always told me he finished in the top 10 of his class. Of course, there were only 17, but
Jackson put up a three. A little bit strong. Now we're going to call a foul. Oh, I guess it wasn't a foul. Must have hit the upright.
I didn't see that. I
either.
came over on this side, so I don't know how it hit the upright.
Well, Plymouth is going to put it in play. Mogenberg on top for the 3.
Good. That's what I want. I want to see him catch and shoot that. He's got that nice, sweet shot. Catch it, shoot it.
Jackson looking to start the offense.
You know, we had too many guys worrying about foul calls. You know, if you bump them, if you get in the way, you get a foul call, is go on and play at the other end. Jackson with 1 foul. Port, nobody on the board has foul trouble. Plymouth has Kane with 3 and Casper with 2, and that certainly didn't help. But they hung in there until those last 2 threes that Port hit. Now Port goes to go to the line, shooting 1-on-1.
Makes the first. Leads all scores with 19 at this point.
Well, he has
Healy
shot the ball extremely well.
He's averaging 16.8, so he's got that plus in the first half.
There you go. Catch and shoot. Nice screen by Mogenberg. Gets it back to within
Schweiger
12
gets that
mark.
bucket and comes into the ball game. Panthers down by 12. Tipped around by Grappentine. They're going to call it travel. They're going to be.
Well, I'll tell you, good hustle by Brady Grappentine to save it. Led to a travel, so.
And Grappentine will bring the ball down for the Panthers. Across the half court with just about 40 seconds left in period number 2. And I think they're going to get.
Plymouth, relatively small lineup right now. Biggest kid out there, they're about 6'1". Nitschke, Mogenberg, and Schweiger. Not a true post player, but they're sort of matching up with Port pretty well with that. Schweiger can knock down these 2 free throws, pull the Panthers within 10.
And he hustles over, gets his own rebound, but kicks it around, and no Plymouth player close.
They like the way Port screens and pops right away. They screen and they roll, or they screen and pop. There's no screwing around with it.
Kremski misses his first 3, I think, for the night, but they get their rebound and quick ball movement, a little bit strong. And Plymouth down on the board.
On Schweige.
And it's going to be Port's ball, good tipped around, tipped out of bounds. But Plymouth is going to be a man-to-man and just try to hold it. That'll be a little short.
Little short.
So at the end of the first half, Port 32, Plymouth 20. We had a lot of good looks, some good movement of the ball in the second period. But again,
the way it
didn't
is.
get many to drop.
Give me your clipboard, I'll put it right in here.
We'll be back with second half action shortly.
We need a video for our website to highlight our company.
Okay, let me get my camera ready. I'm ready to rock and roll. Go ahead and say hi.
No. The last video we did was terrible. It brought out the bad video hating robots. We need the experts. We need the professionals. Get me Silver Water Productions.
All right, we'll be there in 5. Let's roll. Everyone relax. Silverwater's here. How can we help?
We need a cool video and we need to update our website.
And we need to get rid of those robots.
We'll shoot some interviews, some office B-roll, and use event photography to tell your story.
I'll create motion graphics and effects to enhance the video.
I will optimize their site to increase online exposure.
And I can shoot the product photos for the website.
And we'll blast those robots to smithereens.
There's one. I'm on it.
All right, guys, let's make it happen.
Nightberry Title Group. Integrity, experience, innovation.
Great take. That's the one. JJ, super voiceover. Now.
Silver Water is a bright solution!
These product photos look great.
I got this.
So as you can see, by redesigning their website, I was able to increase their SEO by 50%.
Nice work. Now let's reprogram the robot's prime directive with a viral video and see if we can get them to destroy each other.
Rock'em sock'em time.
Hey guys, another robot attack.
Green screen it. The video's ready. Deliver it to the client quickly and save him from another attack.
No problem.
Second half action. Scott Richards and Mark Melcher and Matt Kaskowski on the camera tonight. Looking at Port scoring, Pleer with 4. Jackson, the top scorers, only have 2. He's got 1 foul. They're led by Kermsey with 20, and Brettel has 6. Burbach and McDonald are 2 fouls apiece. For Plymouth, Puccini has 7, Casper with 3, along with Schwager with 3, and Mogenberg. Oleg with 2, and Nishke with 2. Kane with 3, and Casper with 2 fouls, which could be our problem. We were 0 for 3 from the line. They were 5 for 8 for 62%. Jackson with the ball goes high to the board. He can get up in the air.
Jackson did a great job of not getting the charge on that play. And Coach Schultz was open. See, we've made some passes that are just careless rather than, you try to convince kids, and it's hard because they're trying hard. to convince him how valuable the ball is. You know, make the pass. Bo Ryan says 100% sure you're going to complete it. Not even, I usually tell you, 80%. Ooh.
No, they're going to call Jackson with the foul on a charge.
Well, that'll
be his second foul and no bucket.
That benefits us, I'll tell you.
It sure does.
That would have been 2 and a free throw. But instead, it's a second foul on Jackson. But Port's definitely not a one-man team here. They've got some other pieces that go with that puzzle are pretty decent.
Lucchini goes to Atlanta Giants. Not a good spot for him.
You know, he gets around those kids, so sometimes, you know, it's a little risk-reward with Dom, but...
And a Kane for 3, long 3. That's first bucket for Kane.
You know, we played most of that half without Zach Kane, and a lot of it without Nick Casper as well.
Ole comes down with that board. And Grappentine.
Yeah, a little spark. You hit that 3, a nice little spark. Well, it gives us a chance to talk about Niesman's Diamond Center. For the largest selection of diamond and colored gemstone jewelry, shop at Niesman's Diamond Center, where you'll always find a great buy. Niesman's is located on County Road O, just north of 23 on the corner of Pleasant View Road and County O. Four Seasons Comfort, quality service with your comfort in mind. Four Seasons Comfort, located on Highway 42 between Sheboygan and Howard's Grove, handles air conditioning, heating, boilers, plus sales and service. With over 40 years of combined experience, Mike Belzel and Jeremy Linsmeyer are ready to take care of all your heating and cooling needs. They believe in quality service with your comfort in mind. Give them a call at 565-2095. Do it now. Four Seasons Comfort, serving all of Sheboygan County. So a little run here by the Panthers, and I'll tell you I'm not arguing the call. The situation is that would have been 2 and 1. Could have put them up by 15. Said we came down, hit a 3, hit a 2.
And Plymouth's only down 9.
Good timeout call by Coach.
Portland.
Yep.
Brettle on top, but kicking out Jackson.
Hey, we are doing a really, really nice job, though, of helping on defense. It's hard to cover that quickness, but we're doing a great job.
Well, Burbach picks up his 3rd foul. And some subs coming in.
You know,
Sutter coming in for the
seem
Panthers.
to have a little rhythm, playing pretty well there. Port 2 fouls, Plymouth no foul. 6 minutes to go in the 3rd. Plymouth down by 9.
And it goes off a...
I think you'd agree, we've gotten back in the game.
We certainly did.
You know, and we're looking good. I said we're really clogging up the middle, not letting them get to the basket. They haven't even been able to get their real good looks that they got in the first half from the 3-point line.
Sutter going to be on a man-to-man situation. All of a sudden they get double teamed. That gets him in a Kermsey.
Oh boy.
Got a hand on that. Not sure if Casper got a hand on it, but Sutter coming down with the ball. Kane with Jackson on him. Kane goes up. It's slapped on the ear, so no call. And Port's coming down with the ball on the side.
But the ball kind of stopped again. We were successful when we just moved the ball. Swing it side, top side a little bit, inside out. Port gonna run a little set. And get it to the kid that now has 22 points. That's kind of a nice little set. Good drive, Zach. Get in. There we go.
A nice move by Kane, gets the bucket and picks up the foul.
You know, Plymouth did a nice job of clearing that baseline for Zach. Port didn't get over there to help much.
Jackson picks up his third foul, putting Kane on the line for 1 plus the bucket.
That's just. I didn't think that ball was on Jackson.
I don't think so either, but he did call it on. He did call it on Jackson. But you're right, it wasn't on Jackson. That's for sure. He's picking one now.
Well, you had 3 guys out there. One of them should figure out which number it was.
Gonna have to go back and review the tape.
Yeah. Yeah.
They call it on 10.
Well, they did what refs did exactly what you should do. Go check with each other and find out, and they correct it.
We would have liked it to stay on Jackson, but guess what?
Yeah.
But they did the right thing. You're right.
Zach pulled him within 8.
And pulling Kane out. Panthers go to trap on top. Get over to Pleer.
And a foul.
I think they've got.
And not the kind of foul you want to get. You know, you try to work drills where you chop and get your hands up and affect their line of vision. And it's not easy to do, but that's at this level, that's what you got to kind of do.
And Casper's going to pick up his third foul.
So Kane and Casper both with 3.
Shutter coming in for him. And Schweiger coming in for Grappentine. Pleer shooting
That
1.
was a big 3. It sort of stopped.
Sure did.
Stopped the leak a little bit.
And he gets the
And
bucket.
it's a 4-pointer.
And Buccini with the carry. This is going down the lane, giving it over to Port. And that quick, at 8 point down to now 12 again.
And the ball.
And the ball. And the Panthers are going in a token man-to-man press. Tipped away by Jackson. We're going to have a scrum and comes up.
And the Panthers.
Shutter coming down with the ball. And going to get Shutter with the offensive foul.
You know, that's almost a no call for me. I don't think there was enough contact that it affected anybody. And I certainly don't think that was the case where he lowered his shoulder or anything.
Well, it either could have gone either way, and you know, you take the flop, sometimes you get that call, and that's just what I thought it was.
That's why I say in that case, it's, you know, people complain, okay, there had to be a fall. Well,
not necessarily.
Not necessarily. There's a travel.
That's going to be a little short. And there's Kermsey again getting through. Clear with another one.
There we had a good ball at a box out, just fumbled her away a little bit.
Shutter gets the ball to.
Oops.
It bounces off of Oleg's leg. Jackson for 3, going to be short. Goes off the rim and went up the top.
That hit the bracket at the top. While we're waiting here, a little stop and play. Bank First National, Eastern Avenue in Plymouth. At Bank First, you'll discover what community banking is all about. Local people making local decisions to help make your banking easy. Our ties to the Plymouth area are strong, and we are fully committed to our community. Visit us today and discover what makes Bank First an easy choice. You'll also see the Bank First logo on the top of your screen. 1-4 set.
Came back in the ball game. Casper takes a nice move to the bucket.
Casper just blew right by him. You know, we've done some nice things. You know, we've made enough mistakes that have given Port too many opportunities, but we have certainly.
Jackson with a quick move to the bucket, and they're going to call it before the shot. Nitschke picks up his second foul, and Port's going to be inbounding. Rapidine comes in for him. You got Bocchini, Rapidine, Casper, Kane, and Schweigert on the floor right now for the Panthers. And that's not going to be good because Elliot Casper's fourth foul.
And once again, our stat board just went out. Same thing happened the other night. If it's a plug, I don't know what it is, but it'd be nice to fix it.
Grapatine with the ball and the rebound, kicks it out. Schweigert. And knocked away by Port.
Off shot. Whoa.
That's Brettel with his third bucket. Panthers again down 12.
We need to get some movement, movement.
About 2:30 left in the
Okay, this is where Nick was able to
third
blow by
period.
earlier.
Casper round and about, and then
Tell you what, they've been able to isolate him, and I know I'm not so sure of a lot of the dribbling. He's been able to produce 2 times down. Port's doing the same thing right now. And you know what? I have to tell you that they're being consistent. You know, he kind of lowered his shoulder. There was nothing there for the baseline. So we got just a short break. The Panther girls will be in Thursday night. Big game against Kiel. They'll be back here Saturday night. The boys are up at Kiel Friday night. The girls tournament starts next week. And the boys' final home game is next Thursday against Rivers. There, inside out. There you go. Come on. Bingo. Oh, Hoop didn't want it. Almost an and one. Well, Zach goes to the line. Ace Supply and Rental, Thayer Street in Plymouth. Ace Supply and Rental, located at 24 Thayer Street in Plymouth, is home for all your rental needs. Scissors lifts, heavy duty lifts, inside the house, outside the house, tables and chairs. If they don't have it for rent, you probably don't need it. Open Mondays through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to 4. Give them a call at 893-8676 and visit Chester down at Ace Supply and Rental, also an Oric vacuum dealer. Zach's first one's good. Napa Auto Parts at Plymouth, 107 Cloder Lane, and Random Lake at Carroll Street, and Napa Parts in Sheboygan, Taylor Drive. Stop in your locally owned Napa Parts store located on Clover Lane in Plymouth for all your automotive, farm, and heavy-duty needs. Additional stores located in Sheboygan and Random Lake.
they get Kane pushing off on that rebound.
Here again, that's not where you want to get a foul. 148 left in third. Now that's.
And not only that, but that gives him his fourth foul as well. So Kurzaniak going to come in.
That should be his. I think that's his fourth. Again, our stat board went out, and they're not reading it down here, so. We've held Smirzik in check a little bit.
Almost made this steal by Bocchini.
Boom. Boy, I tell you what, that's a pretty shot. Not the prettiest form, but it's got a nice arc, everything you want. Get it inside. I don't think they can defend Oleg inside, Mark. I just don't. They haven't so far.
They just haven't had a chance to get the ball into him. He's only has 4 points. Steal by Bocchini. It's going to. Bocchini gets his first bucket in the second half.
We've made all kinds of mistakes, but what we've been doing, just plain hanging in there.
We're only down 8 with a minute left in the third period. Jackson, the bad pass gets off to Krasaniak.
Tell you, Port's coach, I'm sure just wants to get to that quarter.
Panthers up down by 6 with 38 left. Port will probably play for 1. A double screen again.
Well defended. Good job by the Panthers. We've done a great job on Jackson. Believe me, he is the real deal. They gave up the baseline a little bit, but we didn't foul. Quick outlet. Here again, what are the chances? The ball is more important on that one. Now you give Port the ball under their basket. Got to within 6. It goes up to 8. 10 seconds to go.
It could be right down at 10 again. Hopefully not, but you're right. Just protect the ball.
That they're kids, and kids sometimes just make mistakes.
Jackson gets that, lines up for 3 off the rim. Ole goes to the board.
Load it up, Brady, right? Nice.
On line, just a little bit off, but that's it. Game of 3.
Yep.
Panthers down 47-39 by 8.
Papa Murphy's, North Highland Avenue in Plymouth. Papa Murphy's offers custom take and bake pizzas featuring high quality fresh toppings generously layered on dough made fresh every morning. Experience the home baked aroma of a convenient, delicious meal. Papa Murphy's, love at 425 degrees. Also in Sheboygan on the north side and on the south side in Sheboygan. Wagner's Auto Body Incorporated in Plymouth. 2 things you should know about Wagner's Auto Body in Plymouth. They are highly trained technicians. They're ASE certified, and the paint they use is Pittsburgh paints. Certified for a lifetime warranty. Now that's great news for you. It's expert care and quality products are traditions at Wagner's Auto Body. Plymouth Glass is a family-run business and honored to serve the people of our community. We've lived here our entire lives, so it's important that we treat our customers well. They offer a wide variety of services, including standard and custom shower enclosures, aluminum storefront, exterior doors, interior doors, and all kinds of glass and plexiglass. Stop in at Plymouth Glass. We're ready to handle all of your glass needs.
Other scores this evening, the JVs were victorious 58-29, and so were the freshman team 53-37. Not sure we're going to get the hat trick tonight, though.
Well, I'll tell you what, if we can cut down on turnovers, our defense has really been good. I mean, that's an explosive team, very quick, good shooters, but the defense has been good. We got to. I say this because I do think we have an advantage inside. Get the ball inside, look inside, outside, make smart decisions with the ball.
Well, it's surprising that Jackson only has 4 points so far. And Kane comes from out of bounds.
No, that's just, that's just one of those things. The ball fumbled. He tried to get it back in. It just didn't work out. But they had a great opportunity there. Nice setup play. Nice job by Bukini. Just didn't work out.
Jackson kicks it in. Back out. 3. Long. Kane with the board.
What, they're all shooting it, but they're not all equally as good. You can keep it out of 23's hands, 12 hands, and Jackson hasn't shot the 3 well. Zach's got an advantage here. You can get him inside a little bit. He's got 3-4 inches. Okay, 1-4 set. It's been successful before. Right to the basket, and that's how it's been successful. Just didn't go down.
Short.
Nice jump on the ball, Dom.
Crimson gun on top. Kicks it off. And it's going to be Port's ball.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you what. Again, give our defense credit. We have really, really hustled, played great position. Lots of time left. Just under 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Plymouth down 8. Been down as much as 16 so far, and that was in the first half. They haven't run as many pick and pops. This is a guy that's been tough on us. Boom.
And as
you
we say,
just can't let him open. But that's when you're trying to help, which we've done a fantastic job of. Sometimes that just happens. Good rotation. Zach's going to get to the, there you go.
Nice soft touch.
Good
Just didn't
move.
drop.
Whoops.
Jackson loses hand. Kane
That
with
looked
the
like
ball.
one of Jack's dribbles there. Nice pass. Nice job, Zach Kane.
Gravitine gets the fast break bucket. Gives it
Hey,
4 for the
we
night.
don't have deflate gate. We got inflate gate. We want a little more air in it when they go to the basket. It may bounces up a little bit. Good timeout. Good timeout. Coach did a good job. He's not happy, and I've seen that before, but we're happy to have Advanced Eye Care.
Yes, we are.
Downtown Plymouth, East Mill Street. Advanced Eye Care and Doctors Tim and Cheryl Ziegler know that performing your best on the field, Diameter Gym requires total fitness, including your eyes. Advanced Eye Care staff takes care of all your eye health needs with total vision and eye health testing, treatment of injuries, diseases, and a guaranteed contact lens success program. Most insurance plans and Medicare are accepted. Advanced Eye Care leading the way in total vision wellness. AdvancedEyeCarePlymouth.com. Jim's Appliance Repair, Service, and Sales. Jimmy DeRoon, Jim's Appliance Repair, Service, and Sales, the one-stop source for all your appliance needs. Jimmy is a certified technician, provides in-home service and repair for appliances, including washers, dryers, ice makers, and microwaves, with same-day service available in the Plymouth area. New appliances, Jim's Appliance Sales can help you purchase from all major brands. Jim's overhead is low, so your price is low. Give him a call at 892-2333 or visit the website at jims-appliance-repair-service.com. Let Jim's take care of all your appliance needs. You will be glad you did.
Plymouth down 9, 50-41 with just under 6 minutes left in the fourth period. Like I say, the Plymouth have been playing very, very good defense.
One thing,
our biggest problem has been turnovers.
And they got some foul trouble. I mean, you got I believe both Kane and Casper with 4 each.
Both have 4.
Both teams at 5 fouls. Nice play, nice set by Port. Plymouth
Brad
comes
Burdock
down
gets
attacking. Whoops.
And a carry.
Well, it went off his foot. So then they called the carry. Just went off his foot and he couldn't get it back. Nice jump out by Zach. You know, Zach's athletic enough to cover most people, but that's white ball though.
That's going to be white ball anyway. You want to hit the bound or out of bounds before we got our hand on it. Bocini coming in.
Just get a nice set here. I tell you, a little 1-4 set that they ran earlier. They brought it up again. Oh,
And good hustle by.
It was good hustle, but you know,
Premsey,
that's both the passer and the guy catching it. Passer's got to get it there a little quicker, and the guy catching it's got to step to the ball. Again, I think we have an advantage with our 2 bigs. There's one right there. Oh, got to catch the ball there, Matty. Yeah, that stumbled.
Able holding with a travel. I'm not sure that was a travel.
Well, he dropped the ball, and I think he just stumbled a little bit. But I still say, once he gets it, he's a smart enough kid. If he doesn't have the shot, he'll kick it out to a shooter. Boy, that's a tough shot. Well, it was well defended. I mean, you defended the ball as well as you could. You don't want to give him penetration. Puts Port up by 14 with 4:46 to go. Oh, got him on the arm. Yeah, and I think he got him too. But
sure did.
Nick Casper goes to the line. Van Horn Automotive of Plymouth. The Van Horn Auto Group of Plymouth takes a straightforward approach to helping our customers solve credit problems with assisting in rebuilding their credit with an auto loan. Van Horn Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Joe Van Horn Chevrolet, as well as Sheboygan County Budget Auto, are dedicated to make your car buying experience as enjoyable as possible. To apply for a credit loan online, please visit vhcars.com.
Casper hits the first one. And the second one. 9 points for Nick. Panthers going to the press, quickly broke by Port. Quick three by Brettel.
Any team that can break the press and put their big man in the corner and fire up and make, not just fire up, but make a three, it's tough to beat. Bocchini matches it though, so again the Panthers hanging around. Bill Kane's Remax Realty Plus. Bill Kane, realtor, auctioneer, personal property appraiser, 433 East Mill Street in Plymouth. The Bill Kane team of realtors, auctioneers, and appraisers is proud to be a backer of Plymouth Community TV. Our team can assist in any of your moving needs and questions. Let us put our over 30 years of experience to work for you. Real estate, auction service, personal property appraisals. Give them a call today at 893-8842 or 980-2588. You can email at billkane.com or billkane@remax.net. Good luck, Panthers, from the Bill Kane Remax Realty team.
Panthers still down 12. And Panthers go into a full court press.
Little different type now. Not necessarily a trapping press. I expect them to try to trap on the other side of half court if they get the chance. And jumped out by Bocchini. Had only great help on the baseline.
McDonald over to Brettel. He goes out of bounds to the Panthers. Mogenberg comes into the ball game for Oleg. Give him a little break. And Jackson comes back in for Brettel. Port's lineup. She lets it bounce a little while to save a little time. Kane, Jackson comes out with the board for Port.
Ball hit the line.
He's got that line down, that official. Right?
You know, there's been how many tonight?
He's got a, he has to have
maybe
called
the
at
sewer
least three.
problems downstairs have constricted the floor.
That stays here off of Jackson. They're going to put it on the sidelines in front of the small student section, I'll say, tonight.
Yeah, I would say, trying to think of what else is going on, and I'm not so sure. TJ. Yeah, I was thinking, I'd like to see him just shoot that right away, especially right now. Panthers draw back within, get within 10 again, though, Mark.
They can cut a couple of times, get a couple of stops. There's plenty of time left, 3.5. Tipped around, and I don't know if Jackson or Kermsey got that. Grappentine gets the bucket.
Again, Plymouth could see Port again in the regionals because they are in our part of the bracket.
And get Grappentine, or Bocchini, pardon me, with that foul. Both teams with 6 fouls. Nischke coming into the ball game for Mogenberg.
Riding him a little bit.
We're going to go put him on the line. It's going to be a bonus before the shot.
Well,
Bocchini picks up that foul. And McDonald gets
So there'll be next foul on Plymouth will go into the bonus. Plymouth, let's see. Oleg's on the Pines.
And McDonald gets 2, gives him 5 points. Buccini with a floater. A little bit strong, and Crimsey come down with the ball. He let him go right to the hoop, and he
I
lays
think
it
he
off the
expected some contact, and it just wasn't there. There was some contact. Okay, Panthers full court, but they're not fronting. I thought they'd be fronting here a little bit.
Jackson misses it again.
Well, we got a foul on Port Pirates, and Kane will go to the line for a one-on-one. And while he's there, Huberty CPAs and Trusted Business Advisors, Eastern Avenue. Never miss an opportunity. With today's constantly changing tax laws, cookie-cutter strategies are rarely the answer. Individuals and businesses need a partner who understands taxes and the consequences. Huberty's tax expertise allows them to fit your individual or business circumstance. They will create a custom solution for you. That way you will never miss an opportunity. Huberty CPAs and Trusted Business Advisors. HubertyCPAs.com or give them a call 892-2423. And I'm sure they're quite busy right now. And we don't have an ad from them yet. Francis Chiropractic Clinic will be joining us soon.
And Kane hits 2. Krasniak comes in for Kane. Just over 2 minutes left. Panthers still down 10.
You know, now it's a philosophy. Do you want to follow and make them go to the line and make them? Down 10, you still got some chances if you get a stop.
And they foul McDonald.
Like I said, we could well see Port, the teams with the winning records in our regional, Plymouth, Port, Beaver Dam, Slinger. 2 West Bend schools are in it. Cedarburg is in it. Menasha is in it. And knowing me, I probably forgot one.
McDonald on the line for 1-1. Then he gets the first one.
Well, Port's presence is going to give teams. Port's quickness, is going to give teams trouble. But they don't seem to have a real inside presence. They can get it off of a cut or drive to the basket. Now they're going to pick up a little bit, full court. They're up by 12. Just trying to slow the Panthers down.
Casper picks up the loose ball, spins, jump shot. Gives Casper 11, and Butch Kane takes a timeout.
The game is not over, but what I think we've seen is we can play with Port. Like I said, they will be 16-4 if they win this one tonight, and I'd have to take a look at our record. But again, some of their losses are some pretty good teams, but we can play with them. We've had opportunities, too many turnovers. Certainly has been a problem. Got in foul trouble a little bit. That's been a problem.
And Crimsey, who had 20 going into the second half, only had picked up 5 points this half.
We did a good job on him in the second half. We did a good job on Jackson.
Jackson's only has 6 points all total. Brettel got him with 14 for them. He has a number of threes. And the Panthers picked up 10. He had nothing in the first half. Casper's with 11. Grappatini with 6. Buccini with 12.
But as I said, except for turnovers and sometimes at a bad situation, foul trouble, your two leading scorers are both in foul trouble most of the from the second quarter on.
Well, you know, as you throw the ball away,
Yeah.
a couple of violations and those things, those are lost buckets. And you don't know if they...
Something we never ever knew anything about, points per possession, is now a big stat in college basketball. You know, like Wisconsin, I believe leads the nation or a second, 1.39 points per possession. So
Jackson's going to be on the line. There are 5 for 5 the second half in free throws. They're playing offense, defense. Kane coming back in along with Casper. Jackson on the line for 1 and 1. Panthers with 9 fouls. Jackson misses the first one and tipped around, and Kersey. And we're going to call a jump ball on one end and a foul on the others. And it stays to Port.
Plymouth going a little offense and defense, with the defense basically fouling. You know, they give them a down 10. I'll tell you what, I don't know, Frank Shady had a team one time down 14 with a minute 47 and they won it. But the other team missed free throws and they hit 5 3-pointers.
They get Mogenberg with the foul. And a bad thing, you put Kermsey on the line for double bonus. Gets the first one. Again, the offense, defense. Panthers bringing in Kane and Casper.
And you know, and the kid that's complaining about the foul call, either, yeah, the coach is right. Don't just get out of the way. The stop of the clock and the foul, but at that other point could bring him within 9. Now you're looking at three possessions.
Burbach picks up his 5th foul, and he'll sit for the rest of the game.
Wiz Sports had a good article today. Some what Mark Miller talked about, the changes he suggests, but he said kids don't practice dribbling, catching a pass, making a pass, and just thinking the game. You know, they play in so many games in the summer, but in those games they're not always thinking.
And Schweiger's going to pick up that foul on the missed free throw rebound. And putting Kermsey on the line again. He's sitting with 27 right now. Kasker, a long 3, a little short, tipped around. Kane with the bucket, and Kane will get the basket. Well, down by 10. Again, we're fighting back.
Well, we've hung in there. Again, we're playing against a team very athletic, very quick, has shot the 3 well. But I think it's, if you know, you want to take a little silver lining here, and that's that we can play with them. You know.
That's right.
I mean, I had somebody tell me at my game to say we think Port's got a good chance to go to state this year, and I know in our bracket we have a chance certainly to go to sectionals. But I tell you, that northern bracket is loaded. Seymour, Kaukauna is ranked #1 in Division II right now. Luxembourg, Casco, Eschwabanon. They are all tough. But you know, you never know. It's a one and done, and if we played, I thought, pretty good defense tonight. They've hit some tough shots.
And Port's going to inbound with 1:05 left. Panthers down 10, 68-58.
They're going to get a layup if they want one.
And Jackson gets the bucket.
Oh,
Get it out.
well, I'll tell you what. Old Schweige, you can't hustle a whole lot more than that. He tried to get the ball. He was on that end of the floor on the ground and came down here and darn, he got a rebound.
Back to the middle.
I think Portsmouth just going to pull her out, up 12. Now you just don't want to get anybody hurt. You got big games coming up. And I think the Panthers gave it an effort. It's not that they didn't give it an effort, that's for sure.
And Schweiger's going to pick up that foul.
Schweiger's going to put a little ice on that wrist. He came down pretty hard.
Yep. Be a good time to pull him out. There's no need for him to be out there.
Well, the paper's going to say a 14 or a 12-point game, but tell you what, the Panthers got within 6, and Port fought back. But the Panthers, again, hung in there. You know, a good pass makes for a good catch, which leads to a shot.
For a long three. Kermsey with that rebound. Tipped away. And Port's going to take a timeout. I think he just wants to get some other kids in. And I don't think they were going to call the foul anyway, but he takes a 30-second timeout. Panthers down 72-58. Scott Richards, Matt Kaskowski, and yours truly, Mark Melcher, doing the action tonight from Plymouth. We see other games tonight. JVs were victorious, 58-29. Freshmen victorious, 53-37. Games coming up Thursday. The girls are here with Kiel. The boys head to Kiel on Friday, and then the girls are back here Saturday evening again with Oostburg. And Panthers, I think, are going to hold off as well as Port. And that'll be the ball game. Panthers lose tonight, 72-58, and like we said,
thank you as always, Mark.
Panthers just a lot of turnovers, didn't protect the ball, had good shots, good looks, just didn't put it away. So for Scott, Matt, and Mark, have a good evening. Again, the score is 72-58. Panthers go down.